Thank you all. In our industry, creating an image that is trusting, caring, and forthright can be a tricky thing to do. And it's even trickier when you're covering the sometimes trendy and whimsical world of the arts. Yet, Joyce Kohawick has done it. As a movie reviewer, theater critic, musical performance evaluator, she's given viewers endearing insight and honest advice on how to spend their precious time and hard-earned money in the world of the arts. The arts is a broad subdivision of culture composed of many creative endeavors and disciplines. It's a broader term than just art, which usually means only visual. The arts includes visual arts along with literature, performing arts, music, drama, film, and many others. For the Academy, Joyce personifies these arts. Tonight, we recognize the career she's made introducing, recognizing, nurturing, and celebrating the arts with our prestigious Governor's Award. Joyce has become an integral part of the region's cultural landscape. An Emmy Award-winning journalist, she's instrumental in focusing attention on local artists and events while covering all aspects of Broadway and Hollywood. She's co-hosted the nationally syndicated movie review show Hot Ticket and was a continuing co-host with Roger Ebert and the Movies. Having concluded a 27-year stint at Arts and Entertainment Critic for Boston's Boston CBS affiliate WBZ, Joyce is currently lending her expertise as an art advocate and a cancer crusader to nonprofits all over town. A 3-time cancer survivor, she has been called upon to testify before Congress on the 20th anniversary of National Cancer Act. Since 1983, she has served as the honorary chairperson of the American Cancer Society's Daffodil Days, helping raise millions of dollars to the Society's largest statewide spring fundraising effort. The American Cancer Society has honored her with its National Bronze Award. Joyce accepted in 1994 the Gilda Radner Award for the wellness community in Greater Boston for engendering inspiration in cancer patients via her own vigilant fight with the disease. Starting out as an English teacher at Brookline High School, she holds a master's in theater arts from the University of Vermont, as well as an honorary doctorate in communications from her alma mater, Simmons College. She has been honored by the Berklee College of Music with an endowed scholarship in her name and serves on the Massachusetts Sports and Entertainment Commission, the Boston Society of Film Critics, and the Selection Committee for the Boston Theater Awards. Joyce can currently be seen on television as a judge in New England's premier Emmy-winning musical talent showcase, Community Auditions. Community Auditions, they're here in the house. She continues to perform as a guest narrator and has performed with the Boston Pops, the New England Philharmonic, the Boston Musica Viva, the Boston Civic Symphony, and the Concord Orchestra. Last year, she was awarded the Stage Source Theater Hero Award for her service and inspiration as a champion of Boston theater and the arts. That same year, she received the Boston Globe Arts Champion Award by the Boston Center of the Arts. Now, please, let's take a look at the artist known as Joyce Kohawick. Roll it.
It all started on WBZ-TV in 1978 when a former high school English teacher hit the airwaves on a new show called Evening Magazine.
Ah, fall in New England. It has to be the best season for getting outdoors and just being active. Hi, I'm Joyce Kohawick. Good evening, I'm Joyce Kohawick. I can't believe it. It's an evening grosbeak. How appropriate. Good evening, I'm Joyce Kohawick.
But I really figured in the beginning that it was something that would last about 6 months and then I would get a real job. And it turned into the rest of my life.
Beginning tonight, we have another edition to Live on 4, our own arts and entertainment reporter. Her name is Joyce Kohawick, and many of you will recognize her from her appearances on Evening Magazine. Well, Joyce will be doing reports here on Live on 4 and on the late edition, 11 o'clock. And for her first report, Joyce talks about My Fair Lady, which opened this past weekend at the Metropolitan Center. Welcome aboard, Joyce, and take it away.
Thank you very much, Jack. It seems that in 1956, exactly 25 years ago, My Fair Lady first opened up on Broadway. That production has now come back to Boston and has reunited many of the members of the original cast, not the least of whom is Rex Harrison, recreating the original role, perhaps the role for which he is best known, Professor Henry Higgins.
In the words of Professor Henry Higgins, I think she's got it.
As Channel 4's arts and entertainment reporter, I've got a lot more on my mind than just movies.
Then, in 1981, she put on a new hat and insisted, you gotta have arts.
You gotta have arts.
Hey, Joyce! Hey!
Joyce talked to the stars.
Hey, girl!
Traveled the globe.
Does this street look familiar? It's Abbey Road of Beatles fame. As we head toward the millennium, it is just extraordinary to be standing next to the pyramids among the greatest achievements of the ancient world. This is the psychiatric hospital in Saint-Remy, where Vincent van Gogh voluntarily committed himself near the end of his life.
It really feels to me that people are still very much mourning Diana's passing.
The winner of last night's semifinals left nuts. They compete against tomorrow night's winner in the finals to be held on May 23rd at the Paradise. I'm Joyce. Okay.
Spoke her mind. It's a play called Dugan's Wake.
Right, and I came not to praise this show, but to bury it. And I consider this a public service. The best thing I can say about it is that this might be the worst thing I have ever seen on stage in Boston. This was so much worse than even I expected. It is a sappy, ridiculous hunk of nonsense. It's one of the best films to come out in a long, long time. And be prepared to fall asleep. It was so boring. It irritated me. It's a tremendous piece of work. It's a stunning film on so many levels. And so, a new breed of film has been born. Not a very good one. This remake is a chopped up mess of a movie.
With the best
here.
of
I
them.
thought this was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I thought this was one of the best movies of the year.
Ever seen?
And you make this film
Of the year?
Of the year easily. You make it sound frivolous. There's nothing
is.
frivolous about this movie.
Now, here's Joyce.
On the side, she also anchored a newscast.
There are new questions tonight about whether the Boston Shipyard Corporation can stay afloat. I love my job. I love this job because I get to do so many different things. I mean, I'll be in a hot air balloon on the 5:30 newscast and at the opera that night.
It may sound funny, but cancer has almost been like some sort of incredible gift. A gift
As a three-time cancer survivor, she testified before Congress.
The support that I received from everybody around me was overwhelming. Even from viewers, people that I didn't know, but people who knew me, and sent me their love through hundreds of cards and phone calls and letters. Now it's time to stop and reflect on what we have all witnessed.
And was one of the first to report live from the scene of 9/11, contributing to WBZ's Emmy Award-winning coverage. Through it all, Joyce.
Watch this, all right? Do I have potential or what?
They didn't just capture style, they defined it.
Slide, right foot forward, front, back, front, yes!
Backstage in the green room with Johnny Damon getting ready for his first appearance on the Letterman show. Last time we spoke was a year ago this past summer.
Wait, can you go on the road with me?
Sure. Let's do this on the road. Yeah.
Hi, Miss Cole.
So nice to meet you. And Eleanor. Hello.
How are you?
I'm so well.
You know, I was in the studio with John Williams and George Lucas. Lucas's pal Steven Spielberg dropped in to listen.
Reporting live from the 78th Annual Oscars, reporting live from Los Angeles and the 46th Annual Grammys. Do you think you could teach me how to tap dance?
Absolutely.
Let's give it a shot.
wonderful thoughts, and up you go. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Okay, knee the other way. That's very, very good.
I'm flying.
Very nice. Oh.
Goodness. Kathy, thank you.
You're welcome. Isn't that fun? Okay, feet down. There you go.